So, welcome friends. So, in our previous video, we just learned about how to insert a OGL and FRLs in our road estimator software. So, in this video, we are just going to talk about the template configuration. Okay, so basically, template configuration in the sense the kind of items we required in our template. Like you can see clearly, we can see here the left separator after unpaved shoulder. Okay, so separator after unpaved shoulder. Okay, so similarly in right, so left unpaved shoulder if we required any, then right unpaved shoulder if we required means basically in a uh, highway figure whatever we required we are just going to select that, and we are going to unselect the another options and now save it. So we are just going to cancel it. So we are just going to make a simple with paved shoulder and side slopes. So here you can see configuration option, and in data we can clearly see, in data's drop down we can clearly see template, similarly in a configuration also. So now in a data here we can see the median. Okay, carriageway left side. Here you can see carriageway details for LHS, similarly carriageway details for RHS, means left side, right side, similarly paved shoulder details for LHS, and similarly unpaved shoulder details for LHS, and similarly the side slope details. Okay, similarly in our right side also. So here we got the options. So first of all we are going to elaborate the median. Okay, so here first of all we required a chainage, so we need to assign a chainage over there, and then the width of the median. Okay, so similarly the left slope you can see the percentage of slope uh, which we are going to get by filling a median. Okay, so median filling we are going to do at what slope, so we are going to provide. Similarly left curve, in configuration you can see here we got the symbol option. Okay, so we have different symbols are almost ready to use over there. So here you can see I curve with the concrete option, L curves. So we have ready-made kind of symbols are available, so we just need to select one of them to assign over there. So one second. So just road estimator just stopped working, so I'm going to start it again. Similarly here you can see as previously we did, so I'm just going to type the chain edge left width of a median and side slope, and now I'm just going to select the symbol. Okay, similarly the right width, and in same way the right slope I'm just going to consider it as 0, and for right I'm just selecting the right curve. So now save it. Carriageway details, so we need to we can also paste the changes and width of the carriageway with the slopes camber. We can also call it a camber. So one thing which we need to consider while we are going to paste cambers in a road estimator, whenever we are going to paste the left hand side's camber, we need to consider the opposite side. Like I'll show you some details of FRL and OGLs. One second. Let me save it. Similarly, the carriageway details. Carriageway left, carriageway right. So I'm just going to mirror it. Yes. Now This little bit slow. Yeah, yeah. Let me show you some FRLs and OGS formats which we basically we need while we are going to run a template in road estimator. So here we got the FRL details. So in this way, chain edge, easting, northing elements, left and right. These are the cambers. Okay. So we need a opposite sign whenever we are going to consider this in a road estimator for the yes, for the left side we need to consider the opposite sign in a camper. So like it, you can say it's minus 2.5% camber. So I am just going to format it into a percentage. So here we got 2.5%. Okay, so you can see it clearly it's a negative, but we need to paste it as a positive value. Okay, so this is the thing which we need to keep in our mind while we are going to assign a slope in road estimator. Okay, so mirror it. Now we are going similarly we are going to assign a paved shoulders. Okay, so let me assume it 1.5 and the slope required is the main as the carriageway. So now unpaved shoulder. Okay, so let me assume it 2 meters and its slope it's a earthen shoulder like we can say, so it's a 3%. Now here you can see it in a fill slope we are going to consider 1:2. In a cut slope you can also take it a vertical cut, like if it's a rocky areas then we need to consider a vertical cut, but basically for a soil fill area we are going to consider 1:1. So now for the time being I'm just going to consider it vertical cut. Okay, now just I'm going to mirror it for a right side. Let's see. Now I'm just going to run process data. Okay, so here you can see the templates. It's simply a template without a crust details. For a crust detail, we need to elaborate the crust basically before we are going to run it. Okay, so that is enough for today's lecture. So in our next lecture, we are going to assign or configure the properties of crust. Thanks for watching.